Good morning, Zio here, and the following has been taken from a live stream that you can only find on Rumble at rumble.com/c/Zio Gaming. Something like that. Anyway, the link is down in the description down below if you want to go check that out, and enjoy. Alrighty, so apparently online games are struggling to rein in hateful usernames according to a report filed by somebody. And this is, who was this again? NBC News. Right? The report from the ADL. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's from the ADL. Get fucked, ADL. Found usernames with racist and anti-LGBTQ plus language and indicating of shortcomings in moderation. Yeah.
Oh, why you gotta make me smile so much today, Zio? I'm supposed to be bitter on shit.
I told you I had good stuff for you. You would like it.
Gamer's making me proud.
But yeah. So, what happened here, right? We're talking about this. So years back, everybody got on this kick of protect everybody online and blah blah blah, this, that, and the other, because we can't say fuck, faggot, or anything else. And this video just can't even go on to YouTube now. Anyway, I said that a little too soon. I should have waited to like the 3-minute mark before I dropped an F-bomb like that.
No, they monitor the whole shebang for that word.
Oh, do they really? My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can't say things like that because, well, people are sensitive now, right? They're very sensitive. Never mind the fact that, we lived through an age where, talking about your mother was standard practice, right? And it's still funny today from time to time. And mainly, when it comes to this sort of thing, people love to go with, think of the children.
Children are the ones saying it.
And I'm going to repeat myself like I do every time as a single father. Parent your god fucking kids, damn it. That came out weird, but that's what I meant. Parent your fucking kids. Anyway, it's not that hard. It really isn't. Trust me. If you're so afraid of your kids being on voice chat and stuff like that, you can turn that shit off, right? There are tools available to you on everything to lock shit down. And to that, they say, a 4-year-old can bypass the password system like that for some reason. They're just too smart. No, they're not. They're fucking idiots. They're kids, for Christ's sake. It's called use a fucking password they can't fucking get. It ain't that hard. Instead of using the pet's name or your fucking birthday, pick 4 random letters or numbers and use it as the PIN and only use it for that system, and they'll never fucking figure it out as long as it has no relation to you. That's what I do. Seriously. My rig is set up a certain way. My kid plays on my computer here, right? And I monitor when he does. He plays things like Spore, Doom. Yes, I know, my kid plays Doom. Get the fuck over it. He's good enough for it. But he plays Spore, Doom, and what else does he play? Five Nights at Freddy's, that sort of thing, right? But anyway, I've got stuff locked down in a certain way. If there's something I don't want him in to chat or whatnot, I lock down that chat. Especially if it's on my system before he gets in it, I lock it down. If it's something I play, I have to manually go through this every time. If it's something I don't play, I do it the one time and it's good. But he's got his own systems and stuff too. And everything is linked to my email address because his email is linked to my email. So when he does something like, I don't know, download, what did he recently download? What's the game with the cars and the soccer ball?
Oh, Rocket League.
Yes, he recently downloaded Rocket League. Where was I when he did it? I was at work. I got an email on my mobile, my phone here, right? You know, and you know what it said? It said, "Hey, dude, your child has downloaded Rocket League. What would you like him to access?" And I said, "Okay, he can download it. No to voice chat." It was that simple, because I've got it set up to do it. It takes a little work for you as a parent to fucking do it, but it's doable. And he's got a computer. He's got a laptop, right? An older laptop. But guess what? That email is, again, linked to my email. Whenever he does anything on there, Microsoft and stuff, and Firefox and Chrome and stuff like that will send me an alert and say, hey, your child is doing this. Are you okay with that? And I'm like, yes or no.
It's almost like you're parenting.
Yeah, it's called parenting. Like, he knows full well I may not be able to lock down that browser completely, right? So maybe he can search a term and maybe go find some illicit pics if he really wanted to, if he knew what to look for. However, when he does that sort of thing, I get an email saying, "Hey, your kid typed this into a search bar." Oh, really? And he knows full well that that is a thing. And I told him straight up, it was like, "Look, kid, I'm going to let you have this. However, if you do something you know you shouldn't be doing, I will find out." Now, if it's something that is accidental, be upcoming with it. Be come forth with it and say something, and it won't be that bad of a deal. But if I find out because I've looked at my email folder and saw that you were doing something you know you shouldn't be doing, hell will rain down. And it's called parenting. And that's where we're at today, right? So I've gone on this rant about parenting because I do it every fucking time because of shit like this. Because the ADL fucking sucks ass. And they like to use "think of the kids" as their whatever, as long with everybody else. Because apparently people don't know how to fucking parent shit. Anyway. But yeah. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, apparently they decided that, you know, companies like Microsoft and stuff like that have decided that they have to put in these very long behavioral contracts things. Like Blizzard has them, Microsoft has them, everybody has them now, right? Or a lot of them do. And, you know, you violate it, they ban your account, then you come back with a new account, new email, and stuff like that, and remake it and stuff. But it was just a matter of time before it got to be too much. Because beforehand, it wasn't that bad. Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't that big of a deal. You may occasionally found a username where somebody has typed in NIGGER with a 3 and you know, a weird, like 5s for the G's or something like that. Whatever. Every so often. It wasn't that big of a deal. You get somebody who says the word, you know, fag or whatnot, or calls you a faggot, or says, "I fucked your mother," and things like that. Yeah. Am I waiting for a sound effect?
No.
Oh, I missed that then. Anyway.
Did it play one?
No, I thought you said, "Hey, Zio," and I was waiting.
I said, yeah, Zio, after you said all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, you know, you would occasionally get that stuff, and then you would have, like, the competitive talk back and forth, right? Where you'd call somebody a noob, you call them bitch, things like that. Fuck you. You suck. You know, shit like that, right? And stronger language and things. And you know, that was just normal for the gaming scene. But anything that was really, really hard, like, you know, N and F and all that stuff, whatever, those things weren't exactly super prevalent. But then they decided to crack down on everything. And I knew it was just a matter of time before it became overwhelming, because eventually people are going to be doing it for the lulz.
Yeah.
They're going to speed run, how quickly can I get banned from Reddit or something like that.
Yeah, there's websites dedicated to that, by the way.
Yeah, and it gave birth to that kind of a thing, and it was just a matter of time before.
Like, you know how you got speedrunning websites for video games? There are speedrunning categories for being banned from different games and stuff and different websites.
Yeah. And it never would have happened if they didn't put these behavioral clauses and stuff too.
Yeah, but here's another thing to keep in mind. So you know how one of the things that says anti-LGBT alphabet, right?
Yeah.
Think about how broad that is. What if you're a fan of He-Man? So your handle is
misogynist now.
So your handle is He-Man. Well, he is anti-LGBT, isn't it?
I think it's considered like anti. Yeah, it probably would be. And maybe misogynistic because it says he in it. Somebody could report it for that.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Or She-Ra, because it propagates the binary.
Yeah. But anyway, users' names that include racist, misogynistic, anti-Semitic, anti-LGBTQ+, ableist, and white supremacist terms go unmoderated on some of the most popular online games, according to a report published Monday by the ADL, who can suck my left nut.
I know what they
The report from the ADL Center for Technology and Society, Technology and Society, said usernames were one of the easiest pieces of content to moderate. No fucking shit. Since they're screened by the registration system when an account is created. That's great, but we're crafty motherfuckers. Like I said, when you start spelling a certain word and you use other things for the letters, it gets complicated fast. Do you know how many iterations of the N-word there are? Huh, ADL? Do you know? Do you know? Because I can tell you there's over 20.
And counting.
And counting. Ways to write that for somebody to get the meaning of it. That's just one word. This is not actually as easy as you want to make it out to be. Because the second they hit all those, guess what? There's 20 more ways of doing it. Anyway, and on top of that, when you've got increasing populations of gamers, that means they have to allow for more usernames, especially if all those usernames are unique, which a lot of them are in games. You can't have two Zeos running around because somebody's been stealing my game or my name since like 2012 at this point. Every time a new game comes out, there's always another Zeo on there before I get a chance to make an account. When everything's got to be so unique like that, you're only going to see people go XX Zeo XX for so long before they finally figure out other ways of spelling the word. You know?
Yep.
But anyway, the report from the... Oh, I already said that. Let's see. The company's failure to moderate... where were we? Oh, wait, no. The report from the ADL Center said usernames... Oh, okay, yeah. The company's failure to moderate hateful messages is one of the first and most identifiable places indicated that gaming companies have not been doing enough to address hate and extremism on their platform, according to the reports. Yeah, they're probably starting to back off from it because it's been doing nothing but harming the industry because people start boycotting their shit. Or they buy it en masse because some other group, like from the ADL, told them to don't buy it because it's somehow anti-LGBTQ plus ableist white supremacist something another because they don't like the fucking author of the game. Or I'm sorry, of the world. I'm sorry, it wasn't even the author of the game. No, it was the author of the world the game was based on. Because
I bought it for that reason.
You want to control everything, and quite frankly, the ADL and all people like that can go find themselves a corner and QQ me a river because I don't give a damn. they can fuck off somewhere for all I care, and the world would be a much better place without their influence. Anyway, multiplayer games, usernames are clearly displayed to other players, and offensive names have been a tool to create a hateful and hostile gaming environment, the ADL says. That's cool. The ADL also doesn't know what it's talking about. But anyway, hell, we're living in an age where if you look at somebody for more than 1.3 seconds, you've created a hostile environment. I mean, come on.
Don't forget the ADL is the people that think the OK hand symbol is, white supremacy, and milk is white supremacy. So not exactly a reputable source for what is and isn't, bad.
Yeah, no, seriously, I can do this. And then we'll label you as a white supremacist. And it's like, okay, buddy. I know, how dare I? How fucking dare I? I am obviously all about that white fucking power, apparently. Fuck off. But seriously, now, these people make everything into something. Somehow, it fits all those categories they listed, right? It's just ridiculous. But anyway, online games is one of the most important and potential digital social spaces for building connections and finding a community. Yeah, that's fine. You can. The trolls will get with the trolls. The non-trolls will get with non-trolls. It's that simple. We do it all the fucking time. We have done it since before the year 2000. I think we can manage without the ADL's help. Yeah. Unfortunately, what game companies say they are doing and to fight hate speech in these spaces and what we are finding in our results contradict one another. No, there's just 5 billion game players versus a team of 20 devs. That's the problem. There's 500,000 gamers versus 20 devs. And you're starting to get the generation, the next one, the one that's up and coming, whatever they're called, X or whatnot, who are looking at you, at people like you, and going, fuck you, and doing the opposite of what you want because they're rebellious. That's what's happening.
I mean, everybody I talk to about like ADL and stuff like that, when they see half the shit or a single thing the ADL talks about, their reaction tends to be,
that did not come through very well.
what the fuck is usually their reaction.
You're gonna have to fix that soundboard again.
It should be coming right through the you know what, we'll talk about it later.
All right. Anyway, the report adds to a growing body of research that shows online games have been used to spread extremist. I'm sorry, what? The fuck is this? Edit sign, edit sign. Okay. So the word extremists, and then there's a large space, ideas, and then you hover over it and it's like edit sign, edit sign. What if I hit the edit button? What the fuck happens? I'm actually kind of curious.
Do it.
The PDF editor is ready.
No,
this can't be a thing.
No,
they're not gonna let me. What is this? No, seriously, what is this? This is a PowerPoint. Gaming the system, how extremists exploit sites and what can be done to counter them.
Oh, I thought for a second it was letting you edit the
article. I thought for a second too, but no, this is a PowerPoint to something else. Are we supposed to see this? Did somebody fuck up somewhere? Fuck, it wants me to create an account. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I was gonna save it, but I don't want to create an account on stream. Are we supposed to have access to this PowerPoint? Did somebody fuck up somewhere? Let's see. Executive summary. Extreme actors are exploiting online gaming sites to decimate violent ideologies, networks like-minded people, and perpetuate real-world harm. The site where those actors operate include both those offering online video games and game-adjacent platforms which host content and discuss relative to gaming. This report draws on existing literature, fresh interviews with gamers, gaming companies, executives, and experts, and finding from a multitude. Oh, is this like the report then?
Yeah, I think it is.
On the afternoon of March 1529, a 28-year-old Australian gym trainer entered a crowded mosque in... Okay, so help me. Okay. So they're linking that somebody shot up a bunch of people, played a game. Whoop-de-damn-do. It happens all the time now. Everybody plays fucking games at this point.
I mean, if the guy that cures cancer played video games, are they going to give credit to the cure for cancer to video games?
Yes, it was all video games' fault. Defending extremist behavior, hate-based harassment, incitement, discrimination. Let's see. Far-right movements, including white supremacists and neo-Nazis. I'm sorry, that's a militant jihadist. Wow. Adhere of a version of Islam that advocates violence against perceived enemies of the religion. I don't think I've ever heard anything that leaned to left actually say jihadists in a negative light before.
This they bury it up whenever they say it.
Let's see. Global game market revenue. Wars and Legends, popular multiplayer games, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Fortnite, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Roblox. Game adjacent platforms, Steam, Twitch, Discord. How extremists exploit gaming. I feel like we need to dive further into that at some point. I linked it in the thing. But anyway. Let's see, what is that? Extremist. Oh, okay, that's linking to this. Okay, never mind. Dang it, I thought I found something, but it's not. Apparently the word extremist is a hyperlink, and it also opens to the same thing.
Yeah, I think all the links are going to... the whole article is probably just going to link back to that.
Well, this one's a different one. Video games, extremists, and terrorism, a literature survey. Anyway, I did some images. Point is, it's 20-some minutes into this. Fuck the ADLA, or ADL, whatever the fuck their name is. Screw them. I'm done. I've had my piece. I said my thing. I laughed. I cried. Well, I didn't cry, but I laughed. Had a good time.
Also, they've been busted several times self-referencing studies that they themselves conducted. Not exactly unbiased.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a study that they did, so that's what this is. This whole thing is an ADL study, apparently.
Yeah, so...
You know, the ADL made a study. They're going to reference it, and, you know, it's whatever. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that.